Sometimes we do things that's keeping us stuck or in a place that we don't want to be in, and we don't even recognize that what we're doing is keeping us in that place. So that's why I am a lifelong learner. I never feel as though I've arrived. I really enjoy learning new skills that help me to do better in life in general. This video that you're watching is going to be about money habits that's keeping you broke or poor. My name is Kyra Wallace. I'm your personal finance coach. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss anything. Let's get to it. There are some things that we just do naturally that we may not know is actually sabotaging our financial progression. So one of the habits that I know you may not even think about that may be keeping you broke or poor or not where you want to be is by not paying yourself first. Yes, when you get paid, when you make money, make sure you pay yourself first. Put some money aside for whatever reason that's for you from the work that you have done and the earnings that you have made. The second one is having a lot of bad debt. Kyra, what do you mean bad debt? Believe it or not, there is a difference between the types of debts that you have. Credit card debt, bad debt. You want to make sure you're able to pay off your debt as quickly as possible. Good form of debt, mortgage. Why do I say that? Because your house or whatever property or real estate that you own is an asset that's appreciating in value. So even though you may have debt on it, as you are consistently paying it off, you're also earning equity in that property. So at the end of the day, if you remain diligent and keep it for a good period of time, that debt will eventually become this asset that has earned you money. So the habit that's not good is holding on to bad debt, that debt that's liability for our finances. The next one is not having an emergency fund. Now, the rule of thumb is if you make, say, less than $25,000 a year, you need to have about $500 saved up for an emergency. If you make greater than the $25,000, then you want to have at least $1,000 set up and set aside for emergencies. The thing about emergencies is that it's not a matter of if they're going to happen, it's more a matter of when they're going to happen. One thing we know for sure is that life be lifing. When you have an emergency set aside, your situation now becomes an inconvenience as opposed to a crisis. The next habit that's keeping you broke, poor, in a situation that you don't want to be in is not knowing exactly the income that you have coming in and the expenses that you have going out. You need to know your numbers. I know people shy away from that because it can be uncomfortable or it's not the easiest thing to face considering what we may have gone through or the situation that we're in. But trust me, knowing your numbers is a very good step in you working towards the goals that you have for yourself. Even if it's just financial stability, knowing your numbers is going to help a lot. So then when you talk about income and expenses, the word that comes up is the B word. Nope, it's not the 5-letter B word. Yes, it is budget. When you do not have a budget, it's hard to just assess where you are. However, if you operate from a budget, then because of that, you know how much money you have coming in and you know what you need to spend on. So not having a budget is another habit that keeps us poor or broke. Another one is spending too much. We like nice things, me included. I do enjoy having the finer things in life. I like nice things. However, I'm aware that there's only so much that I can spend on these things. And as a result, that's what I do. However, if you choose to spend more money on the things that you just want than what you have coming in, that's keeping you in a space where it's just so much more difficult to get ahead than if we practice delayed gratification. Then once we get to a certain financial state, we can spend as much as we want on these items. Another habit is waiting too long to invest. Yes, investing is important. That looks differently for different people. It could be investing for retirement, through your job, on your own. There's so many different investing vehicles, and that's not what this video is about. However, I am saying that investing is important. Now, the last thing that's keeping us poor, keeping us in a spot that we don't want to be in, is not caring enough about our finances that we do what we need to do to ensure that we're properly educated and that we put all strategies in place to change our trajectory. You have to care about how you're spending your money, how you're saving your money, where your money is going, who you're giving your money to, who you're not giving your money to. All those things are important. You don't have to obsess about them, but caring enough to put things into place will help you on your journey for financial freedom. With that said, I invite you to take a look at your financial state and look at what you could be doing to be sabotaging your ability to move forward financially. Are you spending too much? Are you operating from a budget? Are you not paying yourself first? Do you care enough about your finances to learn what you can be doing better? Do you have a lot of debt that you know you need to decrease? What about that emergency fund? I know you have things that you can take a look at. And as you do, I invite you to comment on this video and let me know what it is that you're going to be changing, what you're going to be tweaking, and how you're going to move forward. Until next time.